What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, actually, y'all, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rema Rage TV. This is how we do Rage and Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Rage and Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe, and y'all. Another one. Yes, I know I sound like DJ Khaled. Well, not sound like him, but I'm going to use this phrase anyway. We got another one. Yet another AAA game, or quote-unquote AAA game, that has had a broken, buggy BS release, alright? So we got an article here, per Phil Spencer, the head guy at Xbox, man. We're going to read, we're going to react, that's just how we do, alright? So without further ado, let's get into it. Phil Spencer takes full responsibility for Redfall's poor release. The critical response was not what we wanted. Of course it's not, but y'all took people's money anyway. Head of Xbox Phil Spencer has addressed a significant negative response to Redfall, the co-op vampire slaying first-person shooter that recently launched to a large number of negative reviews and player disappointment. Talking to the Kind of Funny Xcast, Spencer said that he is upset with myself, and that he's going to take full responsibility for launching a game that needs to be great. While he acknowledged the disappointment that comes from a $70 game arriving in the condition Redfall has, he has also offered support for the game's developers, Arcane Austin, noting that he will not push against the creative aspirations of our teams. So yet another. So it seems like it's a pattern almost. You understand what I'm saying? At this point, it's like they got it down to a script. They make a game, they hype it up, they know it's broken and buggy and BS when they release it. They release it at full price, and then come out with an apology and claim that patches are coming. It's rinse, wash, and repeat. When are we going to get a game that actually releases on time, that actually releases and comes out to a good release? We're not even asking for perfect. Can we get a game that actually works, man? I've been saying this since 2019, and yes, I'm going to keep bringing it up because I don't think people hear me out there. I've been saying this since 2019, and I'll be damn you me if everything I've been saying since 2019 is now coming to pass. I said it's going to start off small. Other people are going to see this and follow suit. Just because y'all think the next generation of systems are coming out, don't mean that this is going to change. If anything, I predict it's going to get worse. And here we are in 2023. Let's move on. When asked for his initial response to the launch of Redfall, which dropped as an Xbox console exclusive this week, Spencer said, There's nothing that's more difficult for me than disappointing the Xbox community and just kind of watch the community lose confidence and be disappointed. I'm disappointed. I'm upset with myself. I kind of revisit our process. I think back to the announcement of 60 frames per second. Then we weren't shipping 60 frames per second. That was our punch in the chin. Rightfully a couple of weeks ago. So we're not even getting the 60 FPS. People are not even getting the 60 FPS that they are heavily advertising. They are advertising this upon selling the game at full price. And then we're not even getting that. But I've been complaining this whole time, right? I don't know what I'm talking about, right? I've been a conspiracy theorist this whole time. Here's my favorite one. Just being negative the whole time, right? No, I saw what it was, and then I said what was going on. But it's cool. It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. You know, and this is one of the few times, and I mean the very few times, I hate being right. And I love being right. But this is one of the times I hate being right. Because when you see a pattern and you acknowledge it, people want to sit there and tell you you're crazy. People want to sit there and tell you don't know what you're talking about. But then when you know what you're talking about, people still want to get mad at you and give somebody else credit for what you've been saying first. But whatever. It is what it is. While Spencer admitted that the critical response was not what we wanted, he mainstreamed a somewhat defensive attitude for his team at Xbox Game Studio. Oh, of course he did. Yeah, you fuck up the game, release the game, and they fucked up state, and then you want to get pissy. That's how this goes, right? One thing I'll fight is the idea of what went wrong, he said. There's clearly quality and execution things we can do, but one thing I won't do is push against the creative aspirations of our teams. I'm a huge supporter of Arcane Austin, he said. Their track record is awesome. I love a lot of the great games they've built. This is one where the team didn't hit their own internal goals when it launched. I think it's maybe a little simplistic to just say, hey, if you would have just delayed it 3 months, the core creative of the game would have delivered on something that was different to what it was. Further proving another point I've been making, y'all are not testing these games before y'all release it. Y'all literally just making them and just throwing them out there releasing it for full price, telling the people to be the beta testers, and then you patch as you go along if you feel like it. As for Redfall's future, Spencer said that Xbox, Bethesda, and Arcane Austin intend to continue working on improving the game, stating with the promised 60 FPS patch. The team at Arcane is taking the near-term feedback. We're still working on the 60 FPS. We can have a good timeline for that. We're committed to getting that done, said Spencer. And we're going to continue to work the game. We've shown a commitment to games like Sea of Thieves and Grounded to continue and to go and build games. But I also know that these games are $70 and I'm going to take full responsibility for launching a game that needs to be great, he conceded. But where are the refunds? Where is the... Okay, so at this point, if y'all releasing games that are broken, buggy, and BS at release, I don't want to see no motherfucking microtransactions in these goddamn games until the goddamn game work. All right, I think that's fair. I think that's fair. Until we get the full game and it works on release, I think that we should start doing this. If you're gonna release the game at full price, in my opinion, full price is $70 and up. Hell, $60 and up. If you're gonna get a broken game at release, the last thing I want to see is a microtransaction even touch this game before it actually works. Is that fair? Is that not fair? Is that not fair? Is that not fair? I think I'm going to do a whole video on that right there. If the game is going to be broken and buggy on release, and it's going to take y'all time to patch it, microtransactions should not touch, I repeat, should not touch this game until it actually works on a consistent and fair basis. I think that's fair. I think that's fair. We should start a movement on that. But let's move on for right now. We let a lot of people down this week with the launch of the game, but we will continue to strive on. You have to. That's what creativity is about. Yeah, and so is finding a way to continue to take $70 plus from people and then have a game that's probably not going to work a year from now still. Redfall launched earlier this week to a largely negative critical and player response with the IGN review. Oh Lord, it's the IGN review, y'all. Y'all know they're biased. Among the most critical with a score of 4 out of 10. So damn, if IGN is giving you a 4 out of 10. Wow. Because IGN don't like giving bad reviews to anybody. Because let's just be honest, IGN, even though that's where this article comes from, a lot of games are in IGN's pocket. A lot of gaming companies are in the back pocket of IGN. All right, let's just call it what it is. I'm not knocking the hustle. I'm just calling it what it is. It is what it is. So if they're giving you a 4 out of 10, well, that should let you know where you stand. It's a notable step down for the Austin-based studio, which co-developed the beloved Dishonored series and delivered the acclaimed Prey and Prey Mooncrash before starting work on Redfall. Arcane has notably been a single-player focused company, and Redfall marks not just the studio's first step into co-op multiplayer, but also the first significant critical miss. And that is the end of the article. So I will say this and get up out of here. This needs to stop. I don't think it will. I think we will also continue to see this happen with a lot of other games that release this year. And as I've stated before, if these games are going to be released at full price, right? I won't even argue that they shouldn't be released at full price. What I will argue is if they're going to release at full price, microtransactions should not touch the game until it's in a functioning, working state. I know I'm probably in the minority when I say that, but at this point, if this is going to continue to happen, microtransactions should not be a thing until the game works in a proper state. Because I guarantee you, if this game has microtransactions in it, I guarantee you, all the microtransactions work perfect. Them about the only thing that work in that game consistently. I can guarantee you. And to sit here and have to continue to see this continue to happen. Now, it used to be every other game. Then it became games that were just known for that. Now it's every single game. It's a snowball effect. You understand? This snowball has become an avalanche of broken games and BS excuses. Oh, we're sorry, but we're not going to give y'all a penny of the money that y'all gave us right back to you. But we're not going to give you any free content going forward. Hell, we're not even going to do y'all some justice and take microtransactions out the game and give y'all at least 6 months to a year before we actually, you know what I'm saying? Nothing. All we get is a BS scripted apology, and we might get some patches. And then let's just be honest, a lot of the patches they're gonna release are gonna fix one thing and break 10 others. So this trend needs to stop, bro. It really needs to stop. Get it together, keep it together, and let's make gaming great again, man. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know down in the comment section what y'all think about Redfall being yet another big gaming title to be hyped up and be broken and buggy upon release, man. Do y'all agree with me when I say take out microtransactions if the game is going to continue to release broken and buggy and BS, man? As long as y'all are respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. That's the end of my video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for you, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.